We are anxious for anything and everything in our life. The moment we start any action in life, there is a hidden or manifest a sense of anxiety in our life. Every action has an element of anxiety, whether we recognize it or we do not recognize it. That is how the uh, Eastern wisdom and our great master speaks of that. But why? The answer lies in the root of motivation of intention of action that we do. Why we perform an action. I know you will say to earn money, to have more likes on social media, to feel that I am important. Uh, sense of importance. Feeling of that is what I'm searching for. Because I feel there are two parts of it. I will take only one part today. Otherwise, it will become a 1 hour long talk. So, the sense of feeling of I feel elated. Why? Today I crossed 20,000 likes on social media. I have earned $20,000 today. Previously, I was earning hardly $5,000. Oh, I look so good. I shaved. I got married. I feel some importance, some value. Do you see? We forget that these actions were initially meant to secure happiness. So we forget that happiness. Why? Because they do not contain the property of happiness. 20,000 likes, $20,000, marriage or divorce do not contain the property of happiness. But I'm not taking up that subject today. So, but you have to dig deep inside your head and the mind that why you are looking all those things when the happiness is not there. What do we find? We find a sense of incompleteness in us. I don't feel complete in myself. Let me grab a cup of coffee. Let me have a pet in my house. Let me buy a new car. Let me start earning little more. People approached me on the LinkedIn. You will have 7-figure income, value, importance, sense of incompleteness is there. So those people who feel the sense of incompleteness, they will definitely approach these people. I read them, I have a big smile, and then I leave them. Sometimes jokingly I respond to them. I fix the meeting, but I continue to observe the guy who is going to teach me 7-figure income, how much insecure he or she is. Enjoy inside. Because if I say anything, they will instantly say, oh, you are not a right prospect. So I just understand their sense of insecurity, the sense of incompleteness. So sense of incompleteness also leads to a sense of uncertainty. Both are uncertainty. Uncertainty, certainty for what? Certainty that I will get $20,000 in this month. Okay, what will happen to you? Your mind says, no, I'm still insecure if I continue to earn the same amount the next month, and the next month, and the next year. Do you understand? What I'm saying, that we have a sense of incompleteness in our life, in our thought, in our speech, in our action. We don't have that sense of completeness and the wholeness within. So we want to grab a situation, an event, a possession, a position, a status. Why? My incompleteness and uncertainty must go. But how it can go by anything in the world? World is constantly changing. The world outside, situation is changing, time is changing, relationship is changing. I was 5-year-old, now I'm 66-year-old. Everything is changing. Do I change? No, I don't have a power to stop. It's designed by the nature. So two things we understood. First thing, that sense of incompleteness. That is why we want to work, we perform our actions daily. We also feel guilt. Why I'm late? Nothing happens. After a few days you forget that. Otherwise you overstress. So sense of incompleteness. To fill the void of that incompleteness by an action. Action in the world. Third point, action in the world. World keeps on changing, so I cannot have a sense of completeness anything that I achieve in the world. Ask Elon Musk, is he happy, satisfied? No. I want a $2 trillion economy, $2 trillion value of this company. What I want, I should be getting around $20,000 a month. Same. Inner state of the mind is the same, and we are confronting this uncertainty and the anxiety all the time. What the Eastern wisdom has to say. Eastern wisdom says that completeness is always with you. Why it is with you? You are of the nature of real self, then the real self is of the nature of peace, happiness, love, truth, and wisdom. Oh, does it have unhappiness? No. That real self does not contain unhappiness, sense of completeness. Does it contain the sorrow? No. So you have a sense of completeness, of peace, of love, of wisdom. Oh, with that real nature, where is the real nature? It hides behind my sense of incompleteness. But how I created that sense of incompleteness? Because I created a false notion. I don't know the sense of completeness in me, so I created. Why I created? To have incompleteness. But what I'm doing for the sake of completeness, I perform all the actions in the world. I have been doing it. Do you remember at the 10th grade I have the honors roll? Who remembers at this age? Value, because I felt for a while a sense of completeness. You had your first salary, you felt a sense of completeness, overturned because I created the false notion of uncertainty with reference to the word, and I created an anxiety It is self-inflicting problem. That is where the anxiety, according to the Eastern wisdom. You understand this clearly? No issue. You are already free by listening to me. You don't feel that sense of the freedom, so you understand, followed by the practice, whether you practice mindfulness or meditation, but with the understanding. If you don't practice with an understanding, that sense of incompleteness will never go by any practice, by any amount of money, by any n number of followers on the social media, by marrying Mr. or Miss India, Miss Universe, sorry. India is a small country. So confronting uncertainty and anxiety in your life by wisdom means what? First, you understand the knowledge coming from the Eastern wisdom, validated by thousands of masters for 10,000 years. And then you apply that wisdom the moment you want to perform any action in your life. Observe, watch inside you. Is it coming from the sense of incompleteness? Or I just want to perform an action for the sake of an action, for the sake of the joy, for the sake of an expression. You are performing an action in your job for the sake of an action without inviting the sense of incompleteness. What is going to happen? You will excel in your job. You will raise your bar of the skill sets, whatever you are doing. You will have peace and calm. You are performing all your actions in peace and calm, not out of uncertainty and anxiety. This is only one example. The same thing applies to the relationship. I married to be happy because I'm unhappy. Why I'm unhappy? Because I feel the sense of incompleteness. Now, with that action, let me express my love to you. You build a wonderful relationship.